Today we're going to be checking out some Fox Instinct racing boots, so stick around. Welcome to Rough Riders, I'm Jay Taylor. If this is your first time stopping by, thanks for checking out my channel. And if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. So today we're going to be talking about these Fox Instinct racing boots, taking a closer look at them and giving you guys a quick review on them. I got these as part of a bundle deal when I bought my YZ250F a few weeks ago. The kid was getting rid of not only the bike but all his riding gear and cut me a really good deal on these things, especially once I went and looked at the price of the boot online. Yeah, I definitely got a great deal on them. In fact, just for reference, I did go look on Rocky Mountain, BTO Sports, and a few other places. Brand new, these boots sell for $469, and you can find them on eBay. Typically used, lightly used. There are some leftover stock that you can find for about $360 or so. These are kind of the upper end scale of the boot space, because you can obviously find motorcycle boots for $100, $150. So let's talk about some of these designs, and I'm going to actually compare them to my Tech 8s as well. I've got those sitting right here. I'll pull those up and show you some of the differences between those boots and these. The overall design of the boot, first off, you'll notice is it's very slim design. Compared to my Tech 8s, my Tech 8s are at least a quarter to half inch taller. And so that slim design, especially around the toe and the ball of the foot, makes it so that you can get underneath that shift lever like really, really easy. So I do like that. It's a very, very comfortable design, being so thin and so slim. Yet it's still offering really good protection around the entire toe area. It's not reinforced steel like my Tech 8s, but it still offers a lot of great protection in the toe. So that way, if you hit any rocks and stuff like that, it should give you some level of protection there. Fox also touts what they call this low ride chassis design, or low ride chassis, which is supposed to bring your foot closer to the peg to give you a better and more intuitive feel for the bike. Whether that's a good thing or bad thing, I don't know, because it's sacrificing comfort and cushion in the bottom of the foot. They are pretty hard, and so what I'll probably end up doing is dropping an insert in there, but that is part of the overall design of the boot. They also talk about the what they call a sure-proof buckle or something along those lines, and this is one thing that I really like about these boots is the buckle design, because the buckles on my Tech 8s are just a pain in the ass to buckle and unbuckle. Anybody that's been wearing motorcycle boots, or even ski boots for that matter, for a long time knows that buckles can be a massive pain in the butt to put on and off. And so let's give you a closer look at these buckle design. First off, it's a very sort of thin profile on around the calf and on the buckle itself. But what they did with this design, which makes it very easy to buckle and unbuckle, is first off is they've got essentially this fork right there, and then they've got a little knob on the end, and that knob is actually cupped on the inside. And then right here, there's a little, essentially a little nipple that locks around. So that just pops in there like that, and then just snaps into place and locks that buckle in. And so it makes these buckling and unbuckling these things really, really easy. I've been wearing these things on and off, taking them on and off all day today, wearing them for a couple hours. And I love this buckle system. It's way, way nicer than the Tech 8s I've got. So that's a little bit about the buckle. The one thing that they promote about this thing, the big selling point, is this hinge lockout system. So you can see there's this reinforced ankle hinge right here. That gives you a lot of flex in the boot, but it also keeps you from hyperextending your ankle, because as your leg starts to rotate back, it will hit a stop right there, and to prevent you from overextending on your ankle. So that gives you a little bit of protection. I don't get that on my Tech 8s. So that is one of the things I do like about this boot. The overall design and construction of the boot is it's a combination of different materials. They've got some polyurethane plastic. They got what they call their Duratec rubber, which is supposed to be really, really durable. And then there's some leather and stuff in here as well in the overall design and construction of the boot. So it's actually the construction quality and materials used is actually really, really nice. I've tried on Fox boots in the past, and honestly, I always thought they were overpriced and under-designed. The quality of the materials and the construction and the comfort just wasn't there. These boots are really, really, really nice. And so I do like this. This reinforced ankle gives you also additional stability and flex in the boot, but it doesn't allow you to kind of rotate sideways. So that's also really nice from the design. It's on the inside calf. You've got what they call their Duratec rubber, and so that's your burn pad to keep it so if your bike falls on you and the pipe falls on you, you don't burn your leg. Personally, I think a leather would have been a better choice there, but we'll see how this material holds up. I think it's going to end up scuffing up the frame quite a bit, but then every boot typically does. So that's kind of the design and construction. Fox does say that the sole is replaceable. Personally, I don't see how, because I don't see any way that it attaches. It looks like it's glued directly to as part of the boot construction. So, but that's what they say. The foot pattern is nice and wide and flat, so you can get a good grip on your pegs, and so that's kind of the overall look and feel of the boot from the outside. They do give you a nice thick shin protection, which I wear knee pads and stuff anyway, so that's just nice, because if if a rock kicks up and hits you in the shin, you're protected there. Yeah, so let's take a look at the inside. Already got this one unbuckled. Now it's going to be hard to see. The lighting isn't necessarily the greatest in here, but you can see that it's got a nice breathable liner, and so your foot won't get work up a sweat in there. It can still breathe, and then it's padded all the way down from the calf all the way down through the ankle, and into the sole as well. But like I said, not a ton of padding in the sole, but it's really nice because the boot just kind of gives you even pressure all the way around your ankle, so that you're not feeling pinch points and pressure points and stuff like that are going to get annoying after you've been wearing them for several hours. So these are extremely comfortable boots, and so anybody that's been riding for a long time knows that an uncomfortable boot can just ruin your day out there. And so for me, having a comfortable boot is really, really, really important. It's one of the things that you pay extra for, just so that you can be comfortable as you're riding. And these are extremely comfortable. Up until I found the Alpine Stars, the Tech 8s, motorcycle boots were always just uncomfortable. And once I found the Tech 8s, those were, I've gone through 3 pairs of those things because they're just so comfortable. I've tried on Tech 10s, I've tried Fox, I've tried a bunch of different boots. None of them were as comfortable as the Tech 8s until I found these. And so I'm really, really impressed. Let me pull up the Tech 8s, or a Tech 8, and so you can kind of see how it is. Now these are obviously dirty and mucky from lots of use, but you can see immediately the toe is significantly fatter, and so you've really got to pop your foot down. You got to have your shift lever kind of adjust a little bit higher in order to get underneath to be able to pop that shifter. The design and construction on these are all leather, and so they're very thick, very hard. They do have a reinforced steel cap on the toe. It's not steel toe up here, but it is steel around there, which gives you a little extra protection. The sole is extremely thick and durable. It's sewn in with a very durable material and then glued. So this is a great boot. I love the Tech 8s. You know, but I think I'm going to really enjoy these Fox Instinct as well. But let me show you the buckles on these, because the buckles on these they're more like ski boot buckles. So you got a little bar right here and a little lock in place right there, and then you've got another tip here that locks in right there, and so they kind of go in, and then you got to snap them into place. And they don't, especially this top one, doesn't always stay buckled. It's one of the things that's an annoyance, that sometimes it'll pop loose. But you know, getting these things to snap into place, you know, once your foot's in place has always been a pain in the butt. But they're such comfortable boots that I've always just dealt with that. It's also got, you know, the reinforced heel strike. And then on the inside, they use leather, and then they've got a metal plate inside here as well, which I do think is actually probably a better design than what we've got going on with the Fox. You know, I think it gives you a little bit better protection, but you know, I think both are going to be fine. This uses an insert on the insert booty. That's part of what gives it a lot more comfort, but yeah, I think I found a new boot that I'm going to like a little bit more in these Fox. So there you have it. There's a quick view of these Fox Instinct racing boots. If you have any questions or comments, please post them below. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing. Your subscriptions is what really helps me bring this type of content to the table to help you guys, you know, see what to spend your money on. So anyway, there you have it, and we'll see you next time.